Okay, let's jump right in. Today we're tackling a pretty big one in the supplement world. Total Human.
Hmm.
This is that stack promising an optimized human experience. And it's a lot. We're talking 16 pills every day.
Yeah, 8 in the morning, 8 at night. It's
And
intense.
it bundles, what, about 10 different formulas together?
Exactly. You've got their big nootropic, alpha brain in there, krill oil, mushroom blends like cordyceps, bone support stuff too. It's quite the mix. But the thing that really jumps out when you look at the sources is this kind of contradiction.
Okay, how so?
Well, you have ingredients that are genuinely well researched on their own. We know cordyceps can help performance, right? We know strontium, vitamin K2, they're good for bones, solid science there. But here's the catch the sources keep highlighting. Almost everything seems to be delivered at like half the dose you'd expect or half of what you'd get buying it separately.
Half the dose. So if the whole point is total optimization, wouldn't that kind of defeat the purpose? Let's get specific. The sources mention alpha brain.
Right, alpha brain. The studies, the effective dose, that's based on taking 2 capsules. Total Human. It only includes 1 capsule per day.
Just one. Okay. And it's not just alpha brain.
No, it seems pretty consistent across the board. Huperzine A is another one they mention. Great for acetylcholine, memory, focus, all that. But again, the amount you actually get in this stack is, well, it's halved compared to what the clinical research suggests you need for those real cognitive effects.
It's like ordering a double espresso and getting a single, maybe. You taste it, but it doesn't quite hit the same.
That's a great way to put it. You get a feel for the ingredients maybe, but perhaps not the full biological punch.
So why do that? If you've got good ingredients, why sort of pull the punch on the dosage? What are the sources suggesting is going on there?
This is where it shifts a bit, from the science to maybe the business side. The sources float this idea that it's less about peak optimization for the user and maybe more like portfolio management disguised as optimization. That's a phrase they use.
Portfolio management, meaning?
Yeah. Meaning it's potentially designed as a gateway, a sampler almost. Keep the doses effective enough to notice something, maybe, but not so high that it costs a fortune to produce, or, importantly, so that you don't feel the need to buy the full-strength individual products later.
Ah, okay. So the stack itself is like an introduction, a discovery tool.
Precisely. That's the theory put forward. You try the stack, maybe you think, hey, this krill oil seems to be helping my joints, or I feel a bit more energy from those mushrooms. But since you only got half the real dose in the pack, the next logical step, if you liked it, is to buy the full bottle of krill oil, or the full bottle of the mushroom blend.
So it's more supplement discovery than supplement mastery, as they put it. Makes sense from a business angle, I guess.
Yeah, it frames the product in a different light.
But let's flip back to the user for a second.
Yeah.
Despite this whole dosing discussion, the convenience factor has got to be huge, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's a major selling point highlighted everywhere. 16 pills, yeah, but they're prepackaged. Morning pack, night pack, done.
Takes the thinking right out of it. No counting pills, no opening 10 different bottles.
Then it travels well, obviously. Plus, there's the cost angle.
Right, the sources mentioned savings.
Yeah, if you were someone already taking, say, 4 or 5 of these things separately, bundling them into Total Human could save you around 40%. That's significant.
So convenience and cost savings, those are clear pros. But what about how people actually feel taking this stuff? The sources get into that.
They do, and this is where it gets really interesting and maybe a bit concerning. The user experiences seem incredibly polarized, like very little middle ground.
Polarized how?
On one side, you have people reporting really positive effects. Clearer thinking, much better sleep. Some even mention really vivid dreams, which can happen with certain nootropics, things you'd hope for.
Okay, that sounds good. What's the other side?
The other side is pretty rough, apparently, because it is such a complex mix. Oils, herbs, various compounds some users report, severe stomach issues, like serious gastrointestinal distress. Bad enough that the sources mention some people needing to talk to their doctor.
Wow. So it's not just mild discomfort.
Right.
It's either your system handles this 16-pill cocktail, okay, or it really, really
Right,
doesn't.
it seems that way. It's a big ask for your digestive system, potentially. It either adapts or it kind of rebels.
Okay, so let's try and synthesize this for you, the listener. Total Human looks like a super convenient, potentially cost-saving way to try out a wide range of supplements. A sampler pack, essentially.
Right, using quality ingredients, but often at those lower introductory doses, allows for that exploration. But that brings us right back to that core issue, doesn't it? This strategy hinges on selling potential, maybe, rather than guaranteed peak performance from the stack itself. So, Given the really split user feedback, some feeling great, others having significant problems, and this intentional half dosing strategy, well, it raises a question for you to think about. When does a convenient gateway product designed to lead you to other purchases cross the line and maybe just become underpowered for what it claims, something to mull over?